welcome back to Crypto Harmonics. We're going to look at 5 charts real quick, a few of which we are in. Bitcoin, after this great Bitcoin trade right here, it triggered at 1860, 1870, somewhere in there. We got a nice run up. We were out around total around here, I believe, at 25 something. So now what I have here is I'm looking at this double top it made, and I have an indicator that says now if it breaks this, right, we're probably running to all-time new highs, 33, 34, 3500. But if it begins to come down, I'm looking at a good place to short it. I don't want to short it right now because I don't know that if it's coming down. And I will show that later on if that actually happens and triggers. I'll show you why I have this boxed off this way. I don't want to get into that right now because I want to do it real time when it's actually happening. It makes more sense. Okay, so we're just holding tight with Bitcoin. Just hang on, let it consolidate. I'm sure a lot of it has to do with some of the scare with August 1st and stuff like that. So we're just going to sit tight with that one. Litecoin. Now, Litecoin, we had another great trade on Litecoin as well with Bitcoin. I think we got in around here, and we were out around here with good profits. The next thing I'm looking at is this pattern right here, right? So this is on the this is on a 1 hour actually, but you can scroll back to a 4 hour. And I'm looking for it to come all the way down to 40.79. If it comes down to 40.79, I'll be taking it long. The great thing about harmonic patterns is you're never chasing the market. You're never chasing the money. You're letting the money come to you. You're letting it hit your targets, and then you'll make a decision with very minimal risk. Here's my risk on this trade. Right there. That's my total risk from 40.74 to 39.02, maybe call it 39 even, right? Where's my target? My target is going to be right up around here. I'd have to do it as soon as it triggers to see exactly, but roughly $43.90, $44. So I'm looking at, you know, over $3 profit, and what is that, like $1.70 loss. So a good risk-reward ratio there, which I always stress is really key to making consistent profits with trading. Otherwise, you won't have consistent income with it. I can just put it that way. Okay, and then the other charts. So basically on Litecoin, we're just watching this. I am watching, let me say this one thing real quick. I am on a shorter time frame. Just today, I'm watching this. And you'll see these patterns start popping up everywhere when you start doing it. It looks just super chaotic, but like I'm saying in my little slogan there, finding order in the chaos, it really does. It really does do that. It allows you to see the market in a way that maybe other people aren't seeing it. So I'd be looking at going short. I still have some Litecoin long on my short-term trading, so I might be looking to exit at around 47 bucks, and because this could trickle back down. Let's see, and let's go to Ethereum Classic. Ethereum Classic. All right, starting to move up. We're on a 4-hour chart here. We had a nice little bat pattern come in right around here. It triggered on this big red candle, and we had a nice move up a few days ago with it, but then it got slammed back down, which, like I said, is usually not a good sign. And then we've just got this consolidation right here. So I'm looking for a good spike, maybe a good candle that runs up like this, but kind of stays up, doesn't have a huge wick with it. Start getting some consistent moves up. Otherwise, we will be coming down to right around here, and that's our exit. We're out of the Ethereum Classic trade and back into Bitcoin if this doesn't play out. Okay? But I do think we have a good opportunity to get a good chunk of change here from Ethereum Classic, and then we will leave Ethereum Classic. So a lot of this, all this trading is not, this is not long-term hold. This is not what this channel is about. This channel is specifically for traders. If you want to trade and flip back between the cryptocurrencies, this is an excellent way to do it. That's kind of my whole goal with this, is to show, hey, because in the end, maybe you think Bitcoin is the gold of cryptocurrencies, which a lot of people call it, and you're just trying to get more Bitcoin, and you're trying to get to 10 Bitcoin, you're trying to get to 20 Bitcoin, you're trying to get to 1,000 Bitcoin, and then you're going to live off that, however you want to do it. But this is a way to do that as far as flipping back between other cryptocurrencies. Okay, enough about that. Let's look at Digibyte. And I'm just showing trades that have triggered already. I understand that. But let's see. Digibyte was not. Let's see. Okay. Digibyte was a little different for me because I had been buying Digibyte for longer term stuff just for my personal portfolio. But when it hit this point right here, I knew because of patterns, because of the patterns that show up, at around 440 Satoshis to get some. And you can look now, we're getting close to doubling our money already, which is insane. And then this is really my first target right here, okay? So I'm not really getting super excited until we hit about 13,060 Satoshis. This is my stop loss right down here. I do not see it coming down that far, but you never know. That's why you set stop losses. And then let me move on to the last one real quick, and that is, this shows up as dark note on here for some reason, but it's, I guess it had a name change. It's Digital Note. We had a nice bat pattern set up the other day on it. And you'll notice most of these are bat. The Bitcoin was a butterfly pattern, but this was a bat pattern, and some of these other ones have been bat patterns. Okay. It triggered at, as you can see right here, at this 886 level. And we kind of dipped a little bit lower, but our stop loss, it did not take us out because our stop loss was right around here. Okay, and it dipped a little bit lower, and now it's starting to finally make a move. This is on the daily chart, so each one of these candles is a day. It's finally starting to make a move. It's moved from 800 Satoshis to in the 9s, getting close to 1,000. So I'm looking for a pretty decent move up there. What I'll be doing is I'm taking the Fibonacci to figure out my target. I'm going to take my Fibonacci retracement. I'm going to start at this C, and I'm going C to D, right? Now, you don't want to set it just right at D. You want to set it as low as it went. That's the total move. So even if it went past your point, that's the total move. You want to make sure. That's important. I like probably the 5-0 because of the sell-off it had there. So I'm going to go ahead and set that. We're going to go a little bit shorter as my first target at the 5-0. So 1,460 Satoshis, and we got in at 800 Satoshis. So you're looking at really good profit, almost doubling your money if it hits the first target. If it hits the first target with ease, we might be looking at a second target further up here. But that'll have to play out kind of day by day. All right, well, I hope that helps. And I'll be checking back in later this week and see how some of these trades play out, see how much money we've made. And thanks for watching.